Welcome back! In previous episodes, we explained the concept of One Health and why it matters to us. In this episode, we are going to deep dive into the connection between AMR and One Health by looking at the drivers and spread mechanisms of antimicrobial resistance across humans, animals, and the environment. Did you know that around 70% of the overall consumption of antibiotics worldwide comes from food-producing animals? This is because many countries still use antibiotics as growth promoters, which is already forbidden in the EU, or to compensate for poor hygiene conditions, especially in intensive farming. The main driver of AMR is the overuse of misuse of antibiotics, both in human and vet health settings. For example, where broad-spectrum antibiotics are prescribed for viral diseases. Actually, several cases have been reported so far of AMR transmission between owners and their pets. As a result, many of the currently available antibiotics are rendered ineffective against emerging resistant pathogens, some of which are actually spreading to animals and the environment. To top it all, very few antibiotics are being developed by the pharmaceutical sector. So why is AMR also affecting agriculture? Scientists are currently investigating the contribution in the AMR transmission through the application of animal manure and wastewater sewage sludge as organic fertilizers into agricultural soils. But the real magnitude of this dissemination pathway remains yet to be elucidated. In addition, this is also aggravated by the fact that in the agri-food sector, antifungals and pesticides are mainstream tools in intensive agriculture, and actually they also promote AMR emergence within the soil microbiota. Okay, so AMR is affecting the soil. What about water? While the role of the environment in AMR transmission is currently poorly understood, it is thought that the main entry point of AMR into the environment is through industrial emissions from manufacturing facilities as well as human and animal waste, containing residual antibiotics, resistant bacteria, and their genes into the wastewater. So what about the air? Not much is known so far about AMR transmission in the air, but research studies so far have shown that air pollution can increase AMR infection through the carriage of resistant bacteria in air droplets and pollution particles. This, in turn, can cause an increase in respiratory infection and in the prescription of antibiotics, especially in areas with high air pollution. Would you like to learn more? Join Anna in our next video to discover the One Health innovation needs in the AMR field. Stay tuned for future episodes and events, and join us in protecting health for all.